Okay. Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome. Let's test my luck. See how we do today. I think last time I played I got the 10,000 jackpot, right? No, not very good. Not very good. Not very good either. Maybe I'm not very lucky today. That's alright. Maybe I'll have better luck with the jumbo jackpot. Hey Boogle, how's it going? Good to see you as always. Okay, consolation. Consolation. And consolation. Alright. One day I'll get better than consolation prize. Wait. Slice is right. What gate is that? Oh, the... Wait, what do you mean by that? Hold on. Wait, downstairs from me? Oh, like this thing? Oh, slice is right. Oh, I see. Okay. We'll go check that out. Oh, sorry, I did not know that would launch with me there. From the very farthest reaches the far east comes the one, the only... Oh, it's Yojimbo! Only the bravest the brave will dare to face this mysterious swordsman in the ultimate... Should I, like, do this all now? I've covered it. I was worried I might be a little... I might not get there in time, but we're good. Okay. So you just need to, like, dodge his attacks, right? That's kind of... Let's say, like, Froggy Friend, too. I don't know why I'm so close to him. A little Froggy Friend. They have, like, a Moogle pet, too. Oh, look, it's like a little owl pet. It's not like a little lollipop. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. Okay, now it's closed. Got it. Seems to reach an agreement with Yojimbo, who is due to appear any moment now. The most renowned swordsman of the Far East is about to descend upon the gold saucer. His skill as the blade must be seen to be believed, but blink and you'll miss them. So keep those eyes peeled. Yojimbo, come down. Where's he coming down? Oh, no, he just appeared. These people are just like standing there. Oh, that person got knocked off already. They're just like standing there. Is it okay if I just stand there? Well, I should probably like look at where they're gonna fall. Okay, so. Reaching the next round has earned you 1000 GP. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess like as the longer I stay on, the more rewards I get. Pile of gold. Okay. Why was everybody standing on the gold piles if he jumps towards the gold piles? Alright, well. Well, I got 1000 MGP. I guess that's pretty good. I probably should have, like, maybe... I don't know. It's fine, whatever. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the main story quest. Okay, so we are in... Oh no, that's right. Okay, that's right. We're trying to, like, open a gate and... I guess, like, repair, like, a minecart kind of train system. And that's how we'll get, like, to the other side. Okay. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you. Wicked White, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Is that because I'm so short? He thinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabatharang, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabatharang. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatharang. I must. Ugh. You have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabatharang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the bastard or blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. Stubborn arse. Takes one to know one, Thancred. I sense there's more to this belligerent drunk and his tale. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Don't worry, Minfilia. We'll figure it out. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Oriange. It's about choice, and I have had years to decide where I stand. Minfilia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay sound, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Seek out a talkative residents of Toronto. I think I might have found one. Is his name Jarek? Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up is all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? I did have a faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest has not, but I suppose that was foolish of me. I'm sorry that we couldn't be of help, though. I can at least show you the trolley car we have here if you'd like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth... What the heck? We're just gonna move past that line. Yeah, okay. You mean to say you're not giving up? Even knowing that Magnus is... Magnus? I don't see much point in you being stubborn about it, though. Perhaps stubbornness is exactly what the situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a look along the tracks for anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. Okay. So we're going down this way. Oh no, I guess like on the tracks over here. This spot looks like it could use a bit of work. Can you ready my tools for me? There you go. You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant. Now if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Oh wait, I gotta play a little game. A vicious-looking saw, mid-sized wrench, or ragged cloth. I'm assuming the wrench, probably. I'm a handyman of light. Or I guess, like a handyman's assistant. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Now, give me a moment and... There. I don't see any other problems here, so let's continue along the track. There's a little lookout point. Or, no ether current, actually. Oh, there it is. I like his outfit. I kind of wish I had the same outfit. Mainly the scarf is really nice. But the rest of it looks really good. Pants are good too, like the belt. I wonder if you can maybe buy it somewhere. I'm a bit concerned about this lantern post. Would you ready the tools for me? Sure. You set that in the toolbox. The muscles of your arms enjoy in profound relief and open it once again. Yeah, this thing's like bigger than I am, this toolbox. They're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days. Yeah, I guess you don't really need a lamp when it's permanently light outside. But if we're gonna do this, we might as well do it properly. And if, by some miracle, the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. That is my goal, to return the night. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. A file. I mean, I feel like you'd want sandpaper, though. Yes, Wood's files. Perfect. Let me even this out. Hold on, my cat wants in 1 second. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they dug up everything they could, easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the ideas of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistal engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills, and wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right back up again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistal. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistal left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Ilmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed, and there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests in the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Sounds good. I'll go fight some stuff. These tracks are really cool. I also love seeing like, the giant wall of like... It reminds me of just like frozen light in a way. Or some sort of like crystal wall, but... I don't know, it's so cool looking. Yeah, there's one. I like the music in this zone. I think it might be my favorite music so far, like zone music and expansion. I don't know, something about it just kind of seems... I don't know, it's just really good. Okay, there should be one more. Looks like it's up this way. This is kind of back where we first started. What is this icon? Gemstone Trader? I don't know if I've seen that icon before. Or maybe I have and I've just never noticed it. Huh. Because this is like a side quest icon. I don't know what this one is. We'll go check it out. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get you started again, though. Or nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the people who know how to repair the Talos are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted and the cars fell into despair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised here. My first word was trolley, damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Hammerong is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end that Sinir's got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child has always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again. So in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was going well for a time. Oh, what is that noise? Wicked white vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. Oh, okay. What was that? I mean, I guess it sounded like a vulture. Yeah, what is this, like, gemstone trader? I'm assuming it's like the gems you can slot in, like the materia you can slot in your armor, but... I don't know why he has an icon. Very well, you can do this. Halden, give me your bicolored gemstones. Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant I have stuff, things, that I could trade you. Does that sound good? You now have access to the region's gemstone exchange, through which bicolored gemstones can be traded for a variety of rare and exclusive items. Successfully completing local fates will allow you for the delivery of more valuable goods, increasing the number of items available for trade. Oh, interesting, okay. Oh, it's like a whole entire... This is like a new thing. Fates in certain areas offer bicolored gems as rewards. Oh, interesting, okay. Completing fates in the areas with the highest rating possible will increase your rank, which allows the local gemstone trader to offer a wider selection of items. Huh, so it's kind of like more reasons to do... Oh, shared fates. There's like more of a reason to do fates now. This is like a new thing for Shadowbringers, right? I don't remember this in any other expansions. It doesn't cover gemstones. Interesting. What does he sell? A riding map. I don't know what that is. Ingredients, clothing, medicine. Seems like it's just kind of ingredients. Yeah, I wonder if I did more fates and like unlocked more stuff, what they would have. Should I go do a fate real quick? It's kind of far away. Let's get back to the main story quest. If I see them, no, I may be more inclined to do them now that I kind of know there's like a little bit of a reward to it. And like actual currency. That's kind of neat. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different. But, well, here we are. Some, like, interesting pants. Not that I'll do you any good, but we do have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nicer to hear something other than Magnus's griping for a change. So do the Talos, like operate the trolley? Is that part of the reason why we need them back up? Also, there's a side quest on there. Let's do this first. Oh, my poor friend. Like to be eaten by horrid beasts. I feel terrible about running away, but what choice did I have? No point in us all being killed now, is there? Finding someone to go in and retrieve the bodies. I mean, rescue them would absolve me of the blame, yes? If you could go to the ruins of Kelk to look for 2 moored scavengers, I would be very grateful. Okay. Oh, it's all the way down here. Let's do it. Oh, where's the little guy? Oh my god, it's attacking me. Maybe we should just keep on running. I'm sorry, what is this? Evil weapon? Okay. This thing's silly looking. That's kind of cute in like a very evil looking way. Oops, what am I? I'm just like pressing all the buttons then. I don't know. I wonder why they stopped the hunting log. Like, I still think about this every once in a while. I kind of wish they carried this through, like, all the expansions. I don't know, it's kind of fun to, like, you know, go and, like, hunt specific creatures and, like, try to find them. I really enjoyed this. I'm kind of... like, I don't know, am I the only one that likes this? It's kind of sad that they just completely dropped it. Seems like a very, like, simple thing to add into the game. Alive? Can it be true? But it is too early to celebrate. The youngest of our group is still missing. Please, you must find him. I will wait for you outside the ruins in case you need help carrying whatever is left of the poor boy. Oh, whatever is left? That's... doesn't really give me much confidence. Hopefully all of them is left. Hopefully he's all there. Oh, he's fine. Hello, little friend. Phew. Does that count as a near-death experience? I cannot wait to tell my friends. But first, should we make a hasty retreat, yes? Yes, let's get out of here. I think he's going the wrong way. Nobody your friends are... oh no, they are down that way, actually. Who's going the right way? Although they all are. I cannot thank you enough for saving us. But how did you know we were here? Running away turned out to be the best choice. Not only did he escape, but he sent for help too. But if he had tried to rescue us himself, he would probably all be dead by now. Better to run and scavenge another day, yes? I must remember to thank him. Nice. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, back to this. Examine the defective talus. Okay. Oh, it's right here. What are your thoughts, Arianjay? The Lords come to examine the Talos. Looks like someone's already beat us here. But please, look about as much as you like. Is Thancred and Minfilia around here? I didn't see them anywhere. Might be worth to go talk to them real quick. Yeah, I don't see either of them. Okay, that's fine. They're probably somewhere. Can I go up here though? Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought perhaps a closer examination might yield something of value. I see. The means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us. 'Tis true, but here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. It will likely require naught but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of ether. I figured Arianjay would know how to fix them. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running, far be it from me to stop you. But what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I would stress that I performed only the most cursory examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect it from the first, it is host to a network of veins through which ether flows freely. Or so it would, were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. How in the hell did you get all that just from a glance? I take it you've thought of a solution as well then. To bridge these fissures requires the material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it will possess possible to restore the Talos to life. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? To acquire that which we require. Not far beyond the walls of twine dwells a creature of living stone. The Debatage? For sure I am that stone of such a being would prove most suitable to our needs. Sounds good to me. Very good. I shall have Thancred and Minfilia attend me in the remaining preparations. I spied but 3 obstructions to the flow of ether in the Talos, and thus would I ask you to provide 3 stones in the Debatage. Or Debatage? All else will be made ready upon their return. Worry not, Plunko. Preparations here will be complete ere long. Okay, seems simple enough. Go fight those like stone monsters. I'm gonna take a quick break while the ad plays. So give me one moment. I'll be right back. Really try to get a good view. That's good. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I think I'm just fighting these things down here, yeah. Can I jump and attack it? No, you can't. I don't know if you can cast spells while falling. That's still pretty cool though. Okay, there's one down. There's two. There's another close one. This works. And three. Alright. Back to our own chain. The Thankrem Infilio will return ere long with the remaining supplies you require. Didst thou succeed in procuring stone from the debitage? I did. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. We need now but wait for Thankrem Infilio's return. From end to end, the paths by which ether may flow through the Talos have been duly mended. They but require sufficient endowment? It's not moving. Strange. The core refuses to stir. I fear the condition of this Talos is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart driveth blood through men's veins, so doth the core ether through this massive frame. Failing to repair or replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. So it was the heart after all. Thou didst foresee this outcome? Well, no, not exactly. We've never gone this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was a real problem. We tried to find another, in case things turned out as they are now, but... Jarek? This isn't really my story to share. Please, Jarek, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Hey, Miss Lobato, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Alright, alright. After all you've done for me, I suppose it's the least I could do. As though the Talos yet wants for beating heart, it would appear thine efforts were not for Oh my god, the way Urianger talks, I cannot read it. Though the Talos yet wants for beating heart, it would appear thine efforts were not for naught. What could be so terrible he'd want to keep it from us? I hope Jarek doesn't get in trouble for telling us what happened. Does it involve Magnus, probably? Right then, the Talos. Their heart cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort of sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other material used in the construction of Talos bodies are mined in the same place. That place, of course, being here, the Hills of Amber. Little trolley nerds? What are you, trolley nerd? And it was 3 years ago when she... No, I can't. I'm sorry. You'll have to hear it from Thaf or someone else. Uh-oh. Hope he's okay. Back to the tavern, then. What's going on? Very interesting. Still here, eh? You can ask again, but the answer is the same. Our trolleys are... What? God damn it, Jarek. You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing the Talos and all, he was probably thinking you could help change things around here. And I think you might be right. Gather your friends and I'll tell you what you want to know. It's kind of interesting.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed. We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her. To find her body. Magnus has never been the same since.
Dang.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
What? Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows, but somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter.
Do I know who that is? Who took him? Was it Louis Swan?
But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers.
Oh no, I guess.
I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Oh, that's my favorite line.
And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth Areng.
What rubbish.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
I guess kind of watching that cutscene, I don't know if I really know a lot about Thancred's and Minfilia's like backstory and how they met. Like, I know it's been hinted at, and I know there's been like some kind of little tidbits here and there, but I haven't really like, don't know if I really remember or know that much about either of them. So maybe they'll kind of like go a little bit more. Maybe I can go back and watch a cutscene that fills things in, but towards the end of that, it kind of sounds like Minfilia maybe isn't sure, like, I guess the current, like, young Minfilia, like this Minfilia, isn't sure if really what she wants to do with herself. Because it sounds like, from kind of what Emmett Silk said a while back, and what the consensus is like, we can either have the old Minfilia or this Minfilia. And I would imagine like this Minfilia probably feels like a great weight and maybe pressure to like give into the old Minfilia. But maybe like cutscene and kind of Thancred giving her that look. Maybe that kind of like reaffirms that Thancred's okay if she stays as this Minfilia. I don't know. I might have kind of butchered all that. My thoughts are a little jumbled today, but it's kind of what I got up from it. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Staff, knowest thou any location where we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you, near all the veins were tapped dry years ago. Though I suppose, if you're the one to try, you may find something at Navi's leavings? It was open well before Talos became a commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you go there, look for Guthjohn and tell him I sent you, but don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Wait. Oh, whenever Urianger says must needs, everyone needs to take a drink. So like the Urianger drinking game. As that assistance is most appreciated. Plunko, I think it best Thancred join thee in his search. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil, and his thoughts clouded. It would be unwise to ignore his distress. I mean, I feel like the same can be said for Minfilia, and like what he's going, or what she's going through. It's a fun game. Is that a fun game? Final Fantasy XIV drinking game? I don't know, maybe Thancred doesn't really know what he wants, but I kind of got from that maybe Thancred is coming to terms that the old Minfilia is kind of never coming back, and this new Minfilia is kind of the one who deserves like a life. I don't know. Off to somewhere, are you? Minfilia is cool. I like both the old Minfilia and new Minfilia. They're both great. At last, a lead on the stone we need to power the Talos. I can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. Titan bronze pendulums. Those are kind of cool. I still like mine the most. Like, I haven't found anything that I like more than these. They're so cool looking. Alright then, Craig, just you and me. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Lovey's leaving was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Oop, hold on. Hold on, Banker, there's a side quest I gotta do first. Have you seen a charm like this before? I found it among the stones brought from the mines. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it is wondering where it went. It's the first time I'd seen one made from cat's eye, so the owners shouldn't be hard to track down. I'll go and look for them myself, but I've got too much to do here. Would you be able to go in my place? The graveyard keeper isn't quite knowledgeable about charms and whatnot, so it might be worth asking him. Wait, oh, down this way. Oh, look at the little chocobo hatchling. So adorable. Wait, can I go talk to Magnus real quick? I assume he probably won't say much. Not for those damn Talos she'd. Poor Kyle. What's that you have there? Oh yes, cat's eye charms. Like this were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition began with the Church of the First Light, and the gem represents the patron deity. Even though no one follows that old religion anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. You don't see many this exquisite, though. I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch kept a similar charm around his neck. It might even be the exact same one. I never caught his name, but it's not hard to miss. The last I saw of him, he was leaving the mines, Nubby's leaving, with some of the others. Well, that's very fortunate. I need to go there anyways. It's not very far away either. Man, I'm just like so impressed by all of these zones so far. I think like, I mean, I do love the Heaven's Ward zones, but I think Shadowbringers might take the cake for my favorite zones so far. Just because I feel like the music, like the atmosphere, the aesthetic, like everything kind of all together just makes them so good. Heaven's Ward had some really cool zones, but I think they were kind of cool because they were like floating sky islands, or they're kind of like, you know, high up in the air, like the Churning Mists, and then, you know, having Sea of Clouds and Oz's Law. Like, those are all kind of like floating high up in the air, which are really cool, but like these zones so far are just incredible. I feel like this story's been a little bit more engaging too, as opposed to wow, I cannot make this jump. As opposed to like Heaven's Ward and what am I doing wrong? I suppose my brain's all over the place. As opposed to Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, I think the pacing's like a little better. Okay, I need to focus a lot. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Okay, I'm like, what is happening today? Come on. There we go. The ruins of Rodinso settlement. Residents abandoned Kelp was the cities long before the flood arrived. Unless it is known amongst scavengers as a prime location for finding trinkets and relics untouched by conflict. Lots of ruins in this world, but I guess it makes sense when we're kind of in like a post-apocalyptic, you know, state. Okay, sorry, Thancred. Give me a moment. I gotta go talk to this dude first. There's a whole bunch of tiles over here. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Am I being followed by something? Yeah. This thistle mole. Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? Where did you get this? How could I have been so careless? This is all my sister left behind before she... look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. You're welcome. And how convenient, we're already here. Hello, Thancred. As the way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though we should probably hear what Guthjon has to say before we celebrate, assuming we can find him, that is. This is neat. Megalobat. Oh, it's kind of cute. Like its big eyes. We also have a gnome. This is an interesting gnome. I don't think this is the gnome. Like some sort of like earth elemental. I feel like I'm closer to a gnome than this thing is. Okay, looks like they're over here. Is this our man? Seems like it. Who are you? And what are you doing here? Well, you should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. But this side is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The sword you're looking for is Leonine. All the talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using it. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever is left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be truly compensated in exchange. Fine. What do you want? The other day I found a Vobert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Vobert gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Bunko. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. Do we have a metal detector? As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning it'll be that much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these, sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I'll handle this area. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drop's effect wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Oh, interesting, okay. Dark sight, able to see with illumination. Nice. So did he say that the Talos were like helping hold up the mine? I wonder if that's why Magnus is so like against them. Maybe because he feels like the Talos failed his wife. Am I kind of reading that right? I think we need to go this way. Yeah. Hello, gnome. Of course it's gonna be like the furthest area. As you search the shadow, the glint catches your eye. You turn over a rock and find the Vobert gold piece. Nice. Alright, back to Thancred. I was hoping you'd drop the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. I mean, you gave me those eye drops. Well, I couldn't have done without your sun drops. Coming out Thancred, you were far more prepared for this task than I. Yeah, we'll help Thancred out a little bit. We'll give him a compliment. No more than usual, I assure you. I only managed to survive the Kurthan wilderness and the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Soir, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me, and to see my duties through, it's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Guthjon, and sooner we get back to the Rianjum and Philia, the better. You're back! Oh wait, does that mean... It does mean... I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. We'll get some paint. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Oh, we're going back out. Okay. Oh, every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'll never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you're not come to hear my grievances. You're after Leonine. First, I have to ask, you ever hear of rockworms? Well, rockworms? I know them by another name, though. I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach, and on occasion, they come back with something valuable. Interesting. They dig up leonine in the mines. It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide. So how can we draw these rockworms? Over by the shack, you'll find a bag of smoke bombs. Set up a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their bags. Check their bags? Were these like actual like little creatures, not just worm things? I should warn you, this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is usually the last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split up before to cover more grounds as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas in the map, I'll see the parts between them. Man, I like Thanker's outfit so much. Every time I see it, I'm just like, he's so cool. He's so dang cool looking. Alright, let's grab these real quick. And then... Okay, I guess, yeah, we're going back into the mines. Go this way. Like, every time I see Thancred, he makes me want to play, a Gunbreaker. Wait, so what do these rockworms look like? Oh, okay, I guess I'm just placing the... I was like waiting for them to come out. I guess I'm just placing them right now and then they'll probably all come out. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Just passing through. Alright, I guess I need to fight you. Man, it's so crazy. I'm so used to being so, like, over-leveled that I never aggro anything. It's crazy, like, having to, like, actually worrying about, you know, aggroing different mobs. I wonder if once I hit level 90, maybe I'll stop aggroing them. Maybe it's like a 20 level difference or something. Okay, last one. The air in the mines goes thick with smoke. Nearby, you hear the soft rumbling of stone. Inspect the rubble and slay any knockers that appear to require glittering rocks. Oh, they're like these little things. Oh, got it. Was it more? Okay. I need this 7 times? Oof. I can never escape the goblins. I feel like I don't see these guys very often, actually. Or at least I haven't seen them in a very long time. But yeah, doing this 7 times is kind of crazy. I miss a little, like, Spriggan guy, like the black little puffball Spriggans. Those guys are very cute. I think I have, like, a pet of one of them. Yeah, the dust bunnies. These guys are adorable. One of my favorite. They're so cute. What am I doing? Okay, 4 more times. Almost done. I'm getting there. Oh, there's some more. Okay, last one. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on a fan. It is getting super hot in my room. Just give me 1 moment. Ugh, I'm burning up. Okay. Last one. there we go. Back to Guthtron. What an interesting name. Oh, there you are. Find anything promising? I did. Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friends. It's gonna take time for me to sift through all this.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
No, I did not know that.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
I can't imagine you thought too highly of you back then. Not your finest hour, to say the least. I don't like either of these dialogue options. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then. I don't like either of those options, though.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate.
A pretty good insult.
But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Oh, it's Magnus's wife.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
What a touching little story. Kind of emotional right now, not gonna lie. I think this game just does such a good job of kind of weaving in just like such like emotional and like very touching little storylines. Does such a good job. I'd hoped we would find Leonine, but to find this particular specimen is nothing short of a miracle. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before you set it in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Gilthjon, for all your help. You're a big help, thank you. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. I can only imagine the look on his face when he sees that. Yeah, let's head back. Well, there's a side quest first. Hold on, Magnus. Hold on, I gotta get an ether current real quick. Hold on, give me a second. I got some more important stuff happening. I apologize. Say, perhaps you could help me. As you've no doubt noticed, most of Twine's miners are Rosno. There's a Mistral lad, though, the only one of his kind in the whole town. His name is Keysat, a bit of a loner, always digging by himself in places where you'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal, never mind gems and such. I often ask him why he doesn't mine the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. I dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. If you could get the truth out of him and see if anything is the matter, it would put my mind to ease. Sure. Okay, so sorry, Magnus, I apologize. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit. That's weird. So I thought they said all the Mistrals like left, and that's why the Talos aren't being like built and repaired. A travel, eh? What do you want with me? I'm lucky to find a couple of lumps of coal. Is that what he said? Knows how much he knows. You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of the alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. Excuse me. It was one of the most valuable metals in Nabatharang, and a lot of their jewelry was made from the stuff. The trouble is, the techniques for mixing the alloy were lost to the flood. I've been looking for a way to make my own, and my search led me to a scroll that explains the methods, right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My cat's like laying on my desk and she's trying to cough up a hairball. So I don't know if you guys heard her coughing. I apologize if you did, but she's okay now. But I think she's trying to cough up a hairball. I'll have to give her some medicine. She's okay though. That's the problem with having long fur, is some pretty bad hairballs from time to time. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear her coughing. It was kind of loud. Hopefully she's good now, though. Keep an eye on her. Okay, yeah, really sorry about that. Okay, back to this. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient, rutabyte, and that is what I'm digging for. It didn't come through? Okay, good. Short of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here in Amaran. Of course, I'd stand a much better chance of finding one if I had help, but I'd rather not have to rely on anyone from around here. Well, good thing I'm not around from here. Some Lorenzo miners take exception to the fact that I'm Mistral. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work. Oh, is that like his race? I thought like a Mistral might be a... like a job or some sort of... yeah, something like that, but I guess maybe it's his race? I don't know. When I find the rutabyte, they'll see how wrong they are. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while. And I feel better for getting it off that off my chest. This might be a bit of a burden, but I have an idea. How would you like to see the moment I finally unearth the vein of war? Well, what I really mean is that I need someone there to act as a witness. Otherwise, others might think I brought a lump of it from somewhere, ludicrously expensive as it is, and I'm pretending to have dug it up myself. Will you do me this favor? Sure, I can help you out. You seem like a nice little fellow. You will? Thank you. Luckily, I found the perfect spot for my next dig. If my miner's hunch is correct, the ore should be waiting just below the surface. It's in Newbie's leaving. So I'll wait for you there. So we're going back there then. Okay, hold on, Magnus. I'll show you like a really important thing that'll completely change your life. Just give me a few more moments. Give me some more time. I know I have like a very important thing for you, but just hold on. Oh, looks like you made a friend. Phew, I'm glad that's over. How am I supposed to concentrate on my work with all this creature disturbing me? You certainly know how to handle yourself, though. That fiend never stood a chance. But I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. But thankfully, nothing else would try to get between me and my dream. Many thanks, my friend. You're welcome. Alright. More important things. Let's get to Magnus. There's maybe one more quest to do and then one more ether current to find. So what do we say? I wouldn't know what to say either. Hey, I found this. What? Oh, it's you. If you come to complain about the trawl, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus. For Magna. No. No, she couldn't have. Magna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It wouldn't delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. I feel so bad for him. Ugh. I hope you'll be there when the tallow stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Would you the honors of delivering this to Rianche? Damn, there's been a lot of, like, just kind of sad storylines in this expansion so far. Which I guess tracks, considering we're kind of, like, in an apocalyptic environment, and it's not very happy. But, man, there's just been some, like, really gut-wrenching stuff happening. You what? By the gods, I didn't think it possible. You found Leonine? Surely. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get that trolley moving. Finally, we can move on to Nabat the Rang. Assuming this works, of course. Sorry I could be of more help, but the sounds of it, you have a knack for handling strange requests. On the bright side, Rianche told me a lot about the Talos and their hearts. I think I can help if they need further repairs. Thou art returned, and with Leonine it would seem. As promised, the Talos hath been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no small part to Jarek, Thafim, and Filion. At last we shall return time to the timeless, the sentient stone that we may press on towards Nabat the Rang. Very good. Now let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready. It's working! It's working! Magnus!
He
Hey,
left
Ali,
me
how's it
for this.
going? It's good to see you.
This wretched
Hope you're having a good
heap
day
of
today.
stone and rubble.
I'm making good progress. Yeah, it's been a great time so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been really good. Just like thoroughly impressed by the zones and
This worthless
the
pile of
story.
earth.
Definitely like very emotional so far. There's been just like lots of little like emotional and kind of sad stories like kind of throughout the whole thing. But it's been incredible so far. Yes, yeah, the music's been my favorite part, honestly. Like all the zone music has been incredible.
What troubleth thee, child?
Yeah, like see, it's so weird seeing like a young Minfilia. It's been crazy.
I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone.
I know, it's been very sad. I feel so bad for her. I can't imagine like the position she's in right now with kind of the old Minfilia and the new Minfilia, but I will say one thing about the expansion. Yeah, I want to give her a hug, yeah. Like, I really enjoy that all the Scions are kind of together, with the exception of like Tataru and Kryl. I feel like with like Heavensward and Stormblood, all the Scions were kind of separated. And then in Stormblood, like, you know, Minfilia was wounded and Kryl was wounded, and so it just kind of was, I didn't really get to see everybody that often. It was just kind of like Alphino and that's kind of it. So I'm very happy that this expansion, we get to kind of see like all of the Scions like working together and like actually hanging out and talking to each other. Yes, yeah, being together is great, because I feel like we're so split apart all the time and kind of all doing their own thing that it's nice that like, you know, the majority of everybody's here. And yeah, Urion's has been great. He's like hot now, which is kind of crazy. I feel like he went from like the nerdy like librarian to like a supermodel, which is very silly, but yeah, Urion is one of my favorite. Y'shtola been great. Like Thancred is amazing looking now too. Yeah, they've all been good. So I'm so glad that like we get to see them more often and kind of they're like a more integral part of the story. It's been really good. And the Crystal Exarch, who I'm still trying to figure out who that is.
But I can see it in his eyes.
I think it's Grahatia, but I don't know for certain yet. I'm still
I wish he'd
still trying to figure it out.
say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss.
Oh,
The one for whom thou
every time I look
mournest
at her, I just feel so
beareth
bad.
no grudge.
She's like a sad. She got like those sad puppy
Were
eyes,
she
like all the
here,
time.
She would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
yeah, I think the old Minfilia is gone. I think the new Minfilia kind of deserves her own life. And I know Thancred knows that, but I can't imagine like what he's trying to grapple with. Ooh. What do I say? Go to her, have you no words for her. Chin up, little one. I know. Oh, what do I say? I don't want to say like go to her, like that just kind of seems, I don't know, like a little pushy. Like telling him what to do, like I don't know, but like I feel like having no words for her. Let's go with that. I don't know.
Not today.
Yeah. I feel like regardless of what I said, the result would have been the same. I don't think you would have gone to her if I told her to. Meanwhile, in the Crystarium, or Crystarium, I always get that mixed up. Oh yeah, he's just watching this. That's right. I forgot that I'm being watched by like 3 different people: the Warrior of Darkness, Crystal Exarch, and then Emmett Selk. Are just like shadowing me around. Like Emmett Selk. Did I say Emmett Selk? Yeah.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
Tell me, please. Tell me.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. The once great nation, so Alag, whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower, was shaped by my hand. That seems like a really big lore draw. So the Alags were influenced by the Ascians and maybe Emmett Selk? I mean, I guess it makes sense because the Emmett... Wait. So that mean... Yeah, then I guess the Ascians, like, predate the Allegans. Whose engineering gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. Am I like overreading into that? Like,
There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of his mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
so he didn't need the crystal tower to summon us?
I see. You had a hand in Alag.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, they had an Alag as well.
You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Okay, so Garlemald is just another vision of Alag. We don't know how many times he does something like that. Okay, yeah, I think I kind of understood that. It just finally like clicked, like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That. I mean, it seems like the Ascians have been here since like the very beginning of like humanity, to a point. And then yeah, that makes sense. Like Garlemald is just like another scheme, another vision of Alag. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so the Ascians had a hand in Alag. Wild, okay. Only what was best for her. If only she could see that. Do you want? I mean, I don't think I know what you want for her. Oh, Minfilia. I'm fine. Really, it's just been a long day. Come here, please. Come here, Minfilia. Let me hug you. Hug. Yeah, they were humanity before the shards were split, yeah. They were kind of like the civilization before all that. So I'm curious then if... So then... if the Ascians were humanity and the ones that brought Zodiark, then, like, who brought, Hydaelyn? Was it, like, a different part of the Ascians? Like, how am I trying to word this? Like, I know it's, like, the same group. Like, it was, like, the same people, right? But are they still considered like Ascians, or are they still around? Does that make? I'm trying to figure out how to like word this. Yeah, because I know that like the Ascians, or like a part of the Ascian society, is the ones that brought Hydaelyn, but where are those people now? Like what happened to those? Because if the Ascians are able to like stick around for such a long time and still kind of like meddle in things, it's a good question to ponder. Yeah, what happened to like all of like Hydaelyn's like original disciples? What is that thing that just flew over? Because obviously there's no like, you know, current day Ascians that we know of that are like, you know, supporting Hydaelyn. Unless maybe like Eldebus? Because he's wearing like robes of white, but I feel like Eldebus still wants to bring about Zodiark. But maybe it's like the Okay, there's like, okay, there's one thing that like I kind of always think about, but I don't know if it's ever been answered, is there has been like previous Warriors of Light, like all throughout the different ages, but nobody can remember who they are, right? Like, I'm like after they're gone, so maybe like all of Hydaelyn's like original followers were like Warriors of Light who have been like forgotten. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, it might have been the Stormblood Trials. Yeah, it might have been the like the Ninetales one. All right, Anjay, what do you got to say? Mine apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had private matters to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question: how didst thou find Thancred during your search? I mean, I feel like he's just Thancred. He's like the brooding Thancred he's always been. He spoke of Minfilia, of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. My intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end, he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that all will be well in time. Yeah, no, I think it's a lot of good stuff to think about. Yeah. And I like thinking about stuff like that. Like, I like theory crafting and trying to, like, ponder and, like, remembering little story tidbits that might have, like, relevance. Because I feel like this game does a very good job of, yeah, there's so many moving pieces, but I feel like all those moving pieces have, like, some importance, right? Like, I feel like the game does a very good job about nothing is, like, irrelevant. Nothing is wasted to an extent. Everything kind of has like a purpose to the story. Everything kind of has like a reason, and yeah, so it's kind of nice to like go back and think about some little things here and there, and I feel like there's so much stuff left to be discovered. And yeah, I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating to an extent, but you get what I mean though. Now, let us not tarry any longer. The Talos and Nabath the Ring await. Magnus maketh ready for our departure, even as we speak. Might have avail upon thee to inquire as to his progress. Here, just for good measure. I'll give it for you. I'll give her like a little head pat like Ryanje did too. Although, I don't know if I can really pat her head, she's a little too tall. Is there like a... I don't want to do pet. That seems weird. I pat the air. / pet Minfilia. I generally pat Minfilia, that works. Yeah, that's the way it is until it gets explained. Yeah, and I feel like they do a good job too of like... when they do explain things, they kind of give you like little bits and pieces. They don't ever like... until kind of like the end, like, you know, climax of the story, like the, you know, kind of like the big parts. Like, most of the time they just kind of give like little tidbits here and there that kind of like string you along, keep you like engaged. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons why the story does so well and is so engaging, is because they don't just tell you everything up front. They kind of leave a lot of things to mystery, and when they do give you info, they kind of give you enough to like put some pieces together, but also not enough where you kind of fully understand things. And then every time you kind of learn new things, it just opens up like more questions, and you know, makes you want to just keep on playing more and more to like discover things. So it's crazy. You've done a kindness far greater than we deserve. Thank you. I mean it. Just thinking about the trolley speeding down the tracks, gears whirring. I can't stop smiling. Hello, Magnus. Oh no, I don't... This is gonna be an interesting time. Oh boy. Yeah, which I generally have a bad feeling when it comes to this game. Because I feel like for quite a while, a lot of bad stuff was happening. It's been years since I'd seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it. or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines, even after you'd found the Leonine. I refused to believe it would work. Gods, what a fool I was. Yeah. What I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos, for both their sakes, on behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine. Thank you. Yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, whenever I see a series of cutscenes will play in sequence, I swear, like, I'm still scarred from the Realm Reborn ending. Like, that's still just, I still think about that. Like, I know, you know, Stormblood and Shadowbringers, or Stormblood and Heavensward had really good endings, but nothing, like, made me feel what a Realm Reborn made me feel. Just like that, like, hour-long sequence of just pain and suffering. I'm glad, like, everything was good in the end, but in that moment, like, I thought it was the end of the world. I seriously thought, like, all the Scions were done. Like, that's, like, the end of the Scions' story. Yeah, like, I had no idea that things would be okay. I thought that was the end of, like, all those characters. Well, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get you lot to Nabatharang, hey? Everything seems to be in order. I take it to the Talos' presence resolves the issues of the gate. Oh, that. Yes. It's designed to open the Talos' approach. Yeah, I mean, like, no, it's seriously, like 45 minutes to an hour of just, like, cutscenes. I have my video saved of it all. But I think from, like, start to finish, it was probably... How long was it? Yeah, like a little over an hour of just, like, cutscenes. Just crazy. No, I don't think there's been... I think, like, all of the, you know, series of cutscenes we'll play in sequence since then haven't been, like, that long. Like, that was seriously, like, you're locked down for the next, like, hour. Like, this is it. I can finally go to Nabatharang. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get the Talos over to the mines. Keep a close eye around for the curves. Oh, keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let's repair to the mines, then. Before we go, while you were away with Plunko, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. I have so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it, for luck. This kind of feels like, hey, take all my stuff because I'm not coming back. And Philia, oh, she's so adorable. I feel so bad for her. We should hurry. Madness and the others are probably wondering where we are. I mean, I can't imagine the old Minfilia coming back, though. Like, I think, like, this new Minfilia is here to stay. And I don't... It's such, like, a hard, like... It's like a hard storyline. Like, do you erase a new person to bring an old person back? Like, who has, like, a better claim to life? I don't know. I mean, like, I'm all for the new Minfilia. I feel like the old Minfilia kind of made her choice, went down the path of, like, you know, giving up herself. So I think the new Minfilia is kind of like her own person and deserves more of a life. Kind of about the Ascians too, because the Ascians are like taking people's bodies, like in that regard. Although I kind of feel like what the Ascians are doing are more malicious. Like, do the Ascians don't have like a right to anybody's body? Like, what claim do they have? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. They're trying to destroy... Okay, right, gotcha. From that angle makes more sense then. Not about them taking bodies. But yes, they're trying to like bring about their old world that they lost. And in the process, that kind of like destroys ours, so... Yeah, again, like, who has like a better claim to life, you know? Them who were here before us, or us who are kind of living this life now. That's a good parallel. I didn't even think about that until now. It's a really good parallel. I guess it's kind of, you know, depends on the circumstances. You just put it together. Yeah, that's really good, actually. What? I don't know. That seemed like ran off and it came back. I don't know, I think, like, I kind of feel the same with the Ascians as I do with Minfilia, where, like, I don't think you can justify stripping away somebody else's life just to bring back your life. But then, like, if somebody takes your way of life, are you justified in taking it back, right? Even if it means, you know, like bloodshed or like destruction. Like, are you entitled to take your life back? I don't know. It's so hard. That's so hard. These beings are here now, so I'm trying to take away their agency. Yeah. It's not their, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not Minfilia's fault that she exists, but she does exist, so we can't take that away from her. But I feel like we'll come. I don't know. I feel like the Ascians is kind of more of like somebody just like took your land, like somebody took your home world, somebody took your way of life. So does, I don't know, like, does... but I guess it's kind of the thing where it's like, does violence justify violence? Like, if the Ascians lost their homeworld through violence, does violence justify taking it back? Yeah, right, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, where it's like, yeah, it's not the fault of, you know, the current Eorzeans and people of Hydaelyn. It's not our fault that the Ascians, like, lost their world, so... You know, we shouldn't be the victims of their, like, retribution and revenge. I don't know, but, like, you think, like, Ascians being, like, interdimensional beings, and they just go, like, find a homeworld somewhere else, but I guess it's more to it than just that. They want, like, Zodiark. They want all the pieces back together. So... It's more to it than them just kind of like finding a place to live. It's like they want like the world back to what it was, and they want their god back. So there's a lot to it. Which I still kind of, yeah, it's not like interdimensional. It's kind of more they just exist between like planes, but I don't know. I kind of have like this weird feeling like merging the worlds. I don't know, because like it's definitely a bad thing when other shards are being destroyed, but maybe I still have like a weird feeling, and I don't know how to like justify this. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like the source like has to be brought back as a whole, even if it does mean like Zodiark comes back and worlds are destroyed. Like, I almost feel like it needs to happen, but I don't have any like reason why. It's more just like a thought, like, hey, maybe that might be important, but I don't have any like reasoning behind it. So I don't know. Let's just get on with this main story quest. Why is destruction good or fair? I'm not saying it's good or fair. Like, I'm not like the destruction of other worlds. I'm not saying it's good or fair. Like, I don't think it's fair or good. I'm just saying I have like a weird thought that I can't explain that maybe like the merging of the shards is supposed to happen. Like it's ultimately like the right thing to do, even if it does mean that other worlds are being destroyed. Yeah, I'm not thinking about the morality of that question. It's more just like the direction of the story. I'm just thinking about like where the story might lead to and what like the merging actually means. Okay. All appeareth ready for the grand departure, but one task yet remaineth. Yeah, but the right thing to do isn't always the good thing to do, right? Like, the right thing to do isn't always, like, happy or easy or good for everybody or... Like, I don't know, maybe it's a thing where it's like, if the shards continue to be broken, like, more destruction is going to be caused from it then... I don't know. Like, I'm going to move on just because I don't have, like, clear, concise thoughts. So I can't really explain myself. It's more just like a random urge, or like, I don't know if I can call it that. Just like a random thought I have in my head. It's not really anything I can kind of expand upon. I know what you're thinking, and I will talk to her when the time is right. So this is it. We're finally going to Nabath Arang. I thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take I feel more uncertain. That's no reason to give up, though. Not when so much is at stake. Thank you, all of you, for helping me to get here. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting. Oh, there you are. So what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Is that related to the Garland Ironworks? Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Yeah, oh, level sync. Yeah, the little piggy just kind of like jumps up around and like does her own thing. Oh yeah, like you're saying the Ascians are the ones that are causing like all of the calamities. It's not that like the shards are split or anything like that. Is Urianger not coming with us?
Urianger?
Thou must needs carry on without me.
Urianger.
The path to Nabath Arang lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Yeah, it makes sense that he's not coming.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabath Arang, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Urianger. Thank you for everything.
Oh, Minfilia, don't act like you're never coming back.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble.
Look at all those little emotes. What the heck? What are all those? It's a cool little train set. Oh boy, okay.
The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed!
Why is the train on fire now? It's not great. I've always wanted to go on a train. I was on one when I was like a little kid, but I don't really remember any of it, so I wish I could go on like another one at some point.
Ah, that must be the gate.
I guess I've been on like the kind of like monorail, like those transit systems. But I want to go on like an old like actual train. It's like flying but comfier and slower. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I want to go on like a scenic train ride. Not like a city train where you're going from like parts of the city to another part.
Wait.
Oh no.
Is that Ranjit?
How did he get here already? How did he know? Is he? I think he's a Light Warden. I think he was possessed by a Light Warden. Because I had this thought where it's like the Elmorians were originally fighting the Light Wardens and the Sin Eaters. So how did Ranjit like change his
fears not
opinion?
the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your
I hope
deeds in
tells
the
it.
east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint.
Oh, Manchuria.
Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
Yeah, he does suck.
No,
He's so strong
won't.
too.
I won't let you.
I feel like he's always kind of one step ahead.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin
Yeah,
eaters
so
with
what
you.
changed?
And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
Yeah, look at his eyes. He's definitely possessed.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets, it's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms. And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken.
You have to go, now!
Yeah, he's amazing. He's the coolest. Like, literally the coolest.
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me.
No, I hate how the Scions always do this.
Hurry!
They always, like... Tankard, you better come back from this. You better come back.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
Yeah. I mean, he's always kind of been like the brooding.
As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Like a brooding rogue, you know? He's a dragon? Wait, do I gotta play as Tancred? Oh my god. I am so cool now. Wait, I get to play as a Gunbreaker. My dream come true. Look at this. Oh man, I'm always like so kind of jealous of taller characters when I like play an actual, like this is how people play the game with like an actual human-sized character and not like a tiny little Lolfell. Like people actually look like this. This is so cool. I gotta pay attention to this? Oh no. Okay, I can see the following weapon skills in succession. Deliver a jumping attack with potency of 200. Reduces damage taken by 25%. Instantly restore 1 HP. Increase damage dealt by 10% and accuracy by 100%. Okay. So this is my main DPS. 30-second cooldown, big attack, damage reduction, heal, and then damage increase. Okay. Yeah, this one, the unusable. Oh man, I'm so cool. I'm so cool looking. Is it going well? I mean, I guess so. I feel like I've done no damage to him. Just like tickled him a little bit.
Feast of my blood,
don't like this. That's amazing. Okay, as much as I don't like this guy, I gotta admit that's pretty cool. All the attack animations are really good.
When will you learn?
This is annoying. Not sure what to do here. I might have just wasted Nebula. Evade Ranji using pervert. When you consider one's presence, so really shouldn't be focused. Ah, there we go. Okay, I know you could do that. It's crazy.
Not good.
Additional effect fading fast. Oh, now it's on a cooldown probably. Wait, failure to remove this effect will result in a KO. Spinning blade. Ooh, yikes, that hurt. Wait, harness power one of Minfield's cartridges to lacerate the target with pure light. Okay, and that got rid of my debuff. Okay, cool. Oh, easy. Man, Gunbreakers are so cool. What the heck? I'm so jealous. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh no. Yikes. Yikes. Just heal. That's kind of one of like the downsides about Lalafels is I do enjoy them a lot, but they're not very like... They're not very cool. Not compared to like, you know, Gunbreaker Thancred. Like, I don't have the cool factor that this has, which I kind of miss sometimes. Should I save SmackDown? Oh crap, I might not be making it through this. Hold on. I guess I can't use any of my other skills, so there's no point in saving it. Oh, that was really risky. That was really risky. That was... that might have just ended it right there. That would have been very sad. I gotta heal ASAP. I should just moved. Oh, yikes. 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 Nowhere to save. Alright, let's heal. I need it. It's a long fight. I do gotta watch out. I have vulnerability up. I gotta pay attention to that more often. Yes, that's carried on for long enough, Senko. I do in fact agree. Okay, last cartridge. How to make it count. Oh, yikes. Oh, I don't know when.
Fools from man! Fall!
Okay, thank her. That's maybe not working. Oh. Wait, fall for it the third time. Oh, thank her. Get up, buddy. Get up. Thanker, get up! Get up, Thanker! Yikes. This is a hard fight. Oh, Thanker, get up! No! Please don't kill me. Okay, I got my health back up. Oh boy. Yeah, Thanker, if you have a grand finale, let's get this going. Oh buddy. I gotta like maybe... I don't know. How do I survive this? Get up! Get up, that good! Get up, that good! The soul deep invisibility? Addition effects fading fast and vital sign. Oh, Thanker, what are you doing to yourself? I wish I could read those effects. Alright, leap it. Come on, Thanker! Come on! Come on! Please, Thanker! You're scaring me! Oh, get over there. Oh, he's jumping around. Wait, what is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Thanker. We're in good position. Oh, he looks battered.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
Thank you. That was a tough fight. That was
is
long.
not for you or anyone else to decide
That
ever
was a tough
again.
one. Oh, Sacred. I'm so glad you made it through, though. Look at his sword. He's so battered. Oh, man.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save.
It's the line.
A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love, then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
Oh boy, what's next? This is the place, Punko. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now, not this time, for Thancred and the others. I have to face her. Full steam ahead. Oh boy. Oh crap, I missed that. Wait, in the event that you leave the area, speak with the apprentices near, at Twine and Umbre. Okay, gotcha. So to get like back to this area. Got it. Okay. I wish that wasn't anything important. Okay, yeah, what's next? You mean for you. I can sense her presence, albeit faintly. Come on, let's look over by the crystal wall. Oh, Molamander. That's a Pokemon. Sounds like a Pokemon. Oh no, it has like a sword. Okay, maybe not. It's kind of crazy looking. I'm past all that. Okay, deep breath. Hold on, Minfilia. 1 second. I see an important thing I gotta grab first. She was here, on top of this building. Yeah, this is incredible. Like, this giant wall of, like, frozen, crystallized light. It's crazy. I love like the red stone, all the different like textures and colors. Yeah, it's good.
Is this...
Run for your lives! It's the flood! The flood!
Okay, so it's literally a flood. I guess that makes sense with like the frozen.
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
Oh, Arbert.
No, stand back. We shall stay the flood.
But this is what I want! It's my sacrifice to make!
Your time has not yet come. When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Midfilia!
This place.
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
I don't want to mention Thancred. Yeah, it's good to see you again. So, maybe should not say anything. I don't know what to say. I just want to like watch. I don't want to say anything. I just want to. Been a while. Yeah, it's good to see you again. It has.
My dear, sweet child.
I'll take a head nod.
Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters, and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining Wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads. A decision must be made. 'Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
The flood has washed away so much of this world. So many people and places and possibilities, and all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are, trying so hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely committed they are to the cause. I can't help but believe. I want to do more than just watch and cheer. I want to make a difference. I want to help them like they helped me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same. Coming together, providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream. One we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying the flood, I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived. That self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands. If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
Dearest friend, no words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these tumultuous times. You are a hero to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
What a camera angle. Oh man. No thoughts right now. Yeah, game good. So that's my only thoughts right now. One thing I want to say. What happened? Her hair color is different. Is something wrong? Your hair, it's changed. A parting gift, I think. Until now, I walk the path she set before me, the path she set before all the Minfilias. But she's given me a new path, a new life that I can call my own. And even though she's gone, I can still feel her, warm and calm and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world and light that swells within it. And the Light Wardens. There's one here in Amaran. Let's hurry back. The others need to know. You don't think Thancred will be angry with me, do you? There's only one way to find out. Yeah. There's only one way to find out. I don't think Thancred will be angry. I know there's no getting around it, but... Would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise. I just need a moment to think. Thancred better not be mad at her. I think Thancred will be fine. I think he's come to terms. I think he knows what's best. I think he'll be fine. I think deep down he knows like this was the best. This was like what the new Minfilia wanted. Like this was the best option, and the fact that the old Minfilia kind of, you know, is allowing this to happen, I think is, yeah. Man, what a zone. What a crazy zone. Ah, Y'shtola, Alize Alphino, Orionje, Thancred, thou art returned, but where's Minfilia? Welcome back. I see you fared better than Thancred. Plunko, thank the gods you're alright. Well, you're back. We were beginning to worry about you. Alright, Thancred. Time to face your feelings.
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
Really? He wasn't the one that nearly got himself killed. It's a good thing Urianger called on us when he did. You were at death's door when we found you.
But thanks to your timely ministrations, I was not obliged to walk through it.
Yeah, I can see that, where it's kind of like his final moment. Yeah, I could see that. I had like a weird idea that he might be dead, but...
Minfilia?
You saw her.
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today. I'll do whatever it takes to make Minfilia's dream a reality.
No, it's your dream now, girl. It's yours. It's your dream.
can track the Light Wardens now. Maybe even help you fight them.
I'm glad you're back.
You don't have to say that, you know.
But I want to. Your family. How else would I feel?
She will need a name.
A name?
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer. And I think it a fitting tribute to our departed friend, too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Do you remember what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name. Suggestions?
If the lady herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all they have been through together, he's practically a father to her.
Well spotted. I'm so glad you're here to explain these things.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I want to see more banter between Alphen and Alisaie. They're so great together.
What about Reen?
Ah, blessing in Fae. Wait, doth this mean thou wert listening when I delivered my lectures on the Pixies?
Not exactly, but that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
Reen. Yes, I rather like the sound of it. Thank you.
That settles it then. Welcome aboard, Reen.
I won't let you down.
She's so adorable. Oh. What a game. What a game. I'm tired. That was a lot. Well, I'll do a little bit more and then probably call it there for the night. Reen character arc begins. Despite the glad turns of events, the suffering born of mine all too arrogant meddling plaineth me still. Oops. It's a good place to stop? Okay. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? And yet, the smile do give me hope for the morrow. We'll hear everybody out, and then we'll probably get a call there for today. Reen's ether has changed. It has taken on a faint golden hue. Curious. Do you have any idea how worried we were when word reached us that Ranji was alive and headed for the hills of Amber? Oh, I can't wait for this to be over so we can all go home, assuming we even can. Minfilia will be sorely missed. Though it was grandfather's legacy which first brought me to Eorzea, I would never have become a San were it not for her. Indeed, there would be no silence, and 2 worlds would be the worse in our absence. Tara and the others will no doubt be heartbroken to hear the news of her passing. Until such time as we can return to them, however, we must keep our heads held high. Though we have lost one son, we have gained another after all. Thank you for standing by, Reen. And Minfilia. I'm sure it meant a lot to her to see you one last time. Would that I could have been there to hear the words were exchanged between them. When all this is over, perhaps I'll ask. I think you should ask. I think Reen should tell you, like, what they kind of had, like, what Reen's dream was. Because it was really good. It was really good. Why is it getting so dark? What happened? Oh man, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. I think that's a good starting place. So it seems like I'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. It seems like next is the Light Warden. So that'll be fun. I'm ready to get into another fight. It's a good time. But, man, it's crazy, like, how much an emotional impact Minfilia has had, even though she was kind of only in, like, A Realm Reborn. And that was kind of it. But since then, like, she's kind of been this, like, ghostly character that's had, like, such a massive impact on the story and the characters and everything, and it's crazy because we only see her like once or twice, and it's wild. So it gets better from here. Oh man, the bar has been set so high. I can't even imagine it getting better from here. But I'm excited. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh boy. Man, it's so crazy. Then we have then, you know, Shadowbringers like post game, and then we have Endwalker, which I heard is insane as well. Endwalker post game, then Dawn Trail post game, and then the new expansion. There's still so much game left. It's crazy. And let's get an hours check. 447 hours in. I think when I started today, I was at 444 hours. Expansion ends, gets into You Wouldn't Believe Me If I Told You. Like / playtime. 17, yeah, but this is in days. And I don't want to convert this to hours. 17 days, 21 hours, and 30 minutes. I just spent 17 days in the Warzone. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, I'm excited, I am scared, I am anxious, I am happy, I'm all the emotions. You're pushing on 400 days? Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I will see you all soon. I'm tired. Alright, bye everybody, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yeah, good progress today, for sure.